Hey, my name is Dr. Sean Price, Clinical Coordinator here at Cairo Spa in Fort Walton Beach, and I'm shooting this video series to help my patients, but also to help other people kind of build a time management system and a focus system to help you accomplish the goals in your life. This is video number 3. If you haven't watched the first 2 videos, please go back and watch those because they're foundational towards what we're looking at right now. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to build your wheel of life. And this is something that I've seen in numerous time management, numerous goal-oriented programs. And it's a great way to get a visual on where you are in your life and what you really need to focus on and what you really want to improve so that you can focus your activities towards these results. So first thing you want to do is you want to draw a circle. Okay? You want to draw a complete circle. Then you want to divide that circle into somewhere between 8 and 12 different divisions. I've done 8 divisions here, and this is my personal wheel that I'm showing you. Now again, this is an art, it's not a science. If there are areas in your life that are not on this, put them on your wheel. If you need to change something here, change your wheel. The other thing too is to keep in mind that we want to use strong language. So I put very simple words up here, but if you, like for example in my relationships, I don't use the word relationships. I use a strong, passionate marriage and a very loving and giving relationship with my children because those things inspire me. I want my home life to be very, very passionate, very loving, very caring, and so I use those words in my level. For physical health, instead of just putting physical health, put something that excites you. If you want to be vibrant and full of energy, if you want to be just strong, athletic strong, if whatever these words are that inspire you, use those words in all these different areas. But these are the main areas that I see from a personal perspective that I like to focus on. So what I do is you put these in here and then you want to rate yourself in each area. You want to give yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you feel like you are? So for example, in relationships, if you feel like you're a 7. Now these are not my personal numbers, I just did these as an example. Relationship, let's say you're at a 7. Emotionally, you put yourself at a 7. Financially, you put yourself at a 3 out of 10. You'd like to make more money. Professionally, you're at a 3 out of 10. Maybe you're not putting as much effort into your career and you're not training yourself as much as you should, or maybe you're in a career you don't like. Maybe you'd like to start your own business or do something else professionally. So give yourself a rating there. So constant and never-ending improvement. This is basically your personal growth. What are you doing on a daily basis to grow? Now, building this wheel and starting a time management program like we're talking about here, that's constant, never-ending improvement. If you know that in our universe we either are growing or we're shrinking. There is no maintaining. If you're just maintaining, the truth is that you're shrinking. Financially, if you're not growing your income is actually shrinking because of inflation, because of all the different factors that go into that. And that's true of everything in life. If your health is not growing, then your health is deteriorating. If your relationship is not growing, if you're constantly not putting effort and depositing emotional energy into your relationship bank account, your relationship will start to shrink. And what will happen is these things will start to shrink before you know it, and then all of a sudden you have a problem, and now you're putting out fires. So you want to be constantly in never-ending improvement in all your areas of life. So how would you rate yourself there? Do you read books that inspire you? Do you study ways to improve your life? Again, this program right now, this is something that is improving your life. So give yourself a scale of 1 to 10. Is it a 1? What is your scale of 1 to 10 on that? Philanthropy, how much do you give? Are you able to give 10% of your income? Are you creating a life that is so in excess that you're able to serve and give to those that are less fortunate? So a lot of value that comes from that. I don't know what your spiritual beliefs are, but there are spiritual beliefs that say you need to give 10% of your income in tithes. Giving is the best way for you to subconsciously know that you have enough and know that you have excess. So giving is a huge part of life. Spiritual, are you connected with a greater being? Are you connected with a greater power? Do you not believe in a greater power, but you need to have some kind of a spiritual growth or a spiritual connection with yourself? I don't want to get into that right now, but I believe there's a greater power. I call that greater power God. Other people have different beliefs, and that's fine, but do you have a connection to whatever that belief is for you? Just rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 there. Physical health, this is what we deal with in our office. This is what This is geared towards, and as we get into the details, this is what we're going to be focusing on. But how would you rate your physical health? How would you rate your energy, your stamina, your overall health? Are you on a lot of medications? Are you tired all the time? Give yourself a scale of 1 to 10 on that. Now, once you have all these numbers, then what I want you to do is I want you to draw the shape that those numbers make. And imagine that this is a wheel, okay? If these are your numbers, you see the shape of that wheel there? There's no way that if you're trying to move your life forward and you're trying to really accelerate your life, there's no way you can do that on a wheel with shape like that. It's going to be a very, very rough ride. So we have to get yourself into a balance, because what will happen is, let's say that you have a great relationship, but because you put all your focus and all your effort and all your energy into your kids or your family, you're ignoring your own health. You're ignoring your personal growth and improvement, because you're that service person that you put everybody before you. And so you ignore yourself and your personal needs, and you don't grow personally. You can't serve people if you're not growing. If you aren't professionally where you want to be, that's going to affect your happiness, and you're going to not be able to maintain high levels in the other areas. So you want to really focus on balance in your life. You really want to focus on keeping all of the important factors, whatever those factors are for you. If you're a stay-at-home mom and your focus is 100% your kids, and you have the ability to not worry about a professional or financial situations, don't put them on your wheel if that's not important for you. Put things that are important for you on this wheel. But then you want to make sure that it's all balanced and it's all smooth, because once you get that balance, then you're rolling along smoothly. Then you can really grow towards that 10 out of 10 in all areas. But if you try to go for a 10 out of 10 right now in your relationships, it's going to make the rest of the ride even more bumpy. If you try to grow a 10 out of 10 out of the areas that are only strong, but you leave your weak points weak, you're going to get a bumpy ride, and you're going to have a hard time with all of it. So the first goal that we're going to work on is each and every area, you're going to figure out what's it going to take to get you evened out with your highest points. So if you're somebody who is focused on career and your professional and your financial levels are at an 8 out of 10, but your relationship levels are at a 2 out of 10 because you're so focused on that career, figure out how you can get your relationship up to that 8 out of 10, how you can get your health up to 8 out of 10. That's the goal here. And then once you have this wheel designed and you figure out where your weak points are and what you need to focus on, then we're going to take that and filter it down into your daily to-do list. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in the next several videos. All right, so build your wheel. If you haven't watched the first couple videos, make sure you go back and watch those so you understand why we're doing what we're doing. Build out your wheel, figure out where your weak points are, and then we're going to take that and we're going to move into the next bit of videos, and we're going to start getting into the meat and potatoes of the whole program. All right, I'll see you on the next video.